Okay, look, there's a bird. Can you see it? I think the shore is nearby.
No, where? There it is! And there's land! Land ho!
Kenneth,
Hi.
hi.
Hey.
Hi. Do you like X-Men?
Oh, I love X-Men.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then you might like this game, maybe, possibly, because
Is it-
this is about mutants.
Is it in the X-Men world?
Almost.
And do the mutants have like super fighting abilities?
Some of them are green.
Some of them are what?
Green.
Green.
Green color, yeah.
That's not a superpower.
Well, maybe it's not exactly X-Men game, but it's about mutants, and it's called...
Mutant Island?
No. It's kind of a Italian accent, so this game is called Mutazione.
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 Kind of a
Bene.
strange name for the game.
Considering the publisher is based in Los Angeles.
Yeah, but you know, I was just teasing you a little bit because this is not an action game, this is an adventure, point and click.
But you're right that it is about mutants.
Yes.
Because it's based on an island full of mutants.
But to get you a little bit confused, the main character is human,
Yeah.
but it is a girl, and she's coming to visit her dying grandfather that is mutant, and is on an island with a village full of mutants that looks maybe strange, but acts very humanly.
That might sound like the beginning of a horror game, but in fact, they're all kind,
It's
emotional, charming
It's
human
opposite of
beings.
horror games.
Yeah, it is kind of the opposite of a horror
Yeah.
game. But all the people on this island got mutated to be more or less like animals.
But there is some mystery actually. There could be like some horror vibes.
There
Yeah,
were
there is some
moments when
mystery.
I thought that it could go
Yeah.
horror.
Yeah.
It doesn't. So if you're looking for a horror game, this is not the one for you.
But if you're looking for an exploration and kind of relaxing
And
adventure with gardening, because yes, in this game you actually plant flowers and grow them.
it's not often you hear adventure and gardening
Yes.
right next to each other, just
Yeah.
like that. But I mean, it's not. The game does not have a lot of action in it. The genre is action game. Is adventure.
Adventure. Yeah.
Is an adventure game very similar to the games of the late 90s, early 2000s, where you have one screen and you move from one screen to another and you talk to people and you find items.
Yes, but it feels more open world because you have a all village to explore. You are picking items like seeds, flowers, and there's even a day and night cycle. And together with the special
Visualization?
yes, with that, actually, like it matters because each time the time passes and it goes dark or a little bit more light, the scenery completely changes. And since it's like almost hand-drawn game, that's pretty impressive.
And these actually break the story into chapters. I would say it is a story-driven game.
Yes.
If you like your video games to be similar to reading a short novel, and I'm not saying there's lots to read, but this game is all about following the story from beginning to end. And each day, once you complete the tasks that you have to for that day, the day ends and you go into the next day, which is like the next chapter in the story, which is an interesting way of moving the story forward.
Yes, but is it interesting enough? So should you play it? Is the question.
That is always our question. It's free this week. I don't know if we mentioned that. So it's definitely worth your money. You should definitely add it to your library on Epic Games.
But is it worth your time?
Your time is valuable.
What do you think?
I will go first.
Yes.
And I'm a little bit split because I would say if you're a fan of those adventure games, yes, this is absolutely a game that you will enjoy, and it's a very special example of the genre. If you're not a fan of adventure games, I'm not sure that this is really going to pull you in. I would say everyone should give it a try, except for people who only play like first-person shooters. This is not for you. Give it 20 or 30 minutes. If you're intrigued by the world, keep playing. If not, you probably should move on to something else.
Okay, I might disagree with you a little bit because I don't think this is for adventure people only. Because as we mentioned, this is quite a unique game. There's a gardening, there's a kind of
Who can resist gardening in their video games? No, you're
open
right.
world system. So I would say this game is so unique that I'm not sure like which one to recommend. I think you should try it one way or another if you like what you see behind us, because not only the graphic is special, but all about this game is special. And yes, it might feel like an adventure, but it's not only that. For me, it's a game of relaxation because everything goes slow, which I liked in this game, and I found it like origin this game. So that's why I'm saying yes.
And a strong yes. I have kind of a weak yes, but for you a strong yes.
Weak yes, but still yes.
Okay, well,
Because the gardening in this game, I didn't find it so interesting. It's like, for me, it was like stalling the story. Because the story is nice and the dialogues are pretty nice. And we didn't say that in the dialogues you have very often you have a chance to like change the dialogue into going like you can ask what you want to know.
The characters are really charming and special in this game.
I
It's
agree
very
with
well
you that
written.
it's very story based.
Yeah.
So as a story, I say yes to this game.
If you like your video games to be stories, yes, absolutely, you should play this.
Right.
Let us know in the comments if you decide to play it and what you think. We would be really happy to hear your opinion and chat with you there. And make sure you subscribe to this channel because every week we review the games that are free from Epic.
But don't forget to hit the bell button so you get notified on your email.
And for now, thank you for watching and we hope to see
Thank
you
you.
in our next video.
See you.
Bye.